To make a basic zipper pillow, you'll need a pillow form, upholstery fabric, matching thread, a zipper, fabric scissors, pinking shears, a seam ripper, a measuring tape, and a sewing machine. For my pillow, I'm using a 20 by 20 inch pillow form, a cotton print fabric, and an 18-inch zipper. I'm using a basic Singer sewing machine, which is perfect for beginner projects. Just make sure you have a zipper foot attachment. Begin by measuring the pillow form from seam to seam and add 3/8 of an inch on each of the 4 sides for the seam allowance. If the fabric has a patterned print, then plan where the print will fit onto the pillow and cut accordingly. My cutting tip is to use pinking shears to keep the edges clean and fray-free. Place the right sides of the pillow fabric together. Sew a basting stitch along the bottom edge of the fabric using a 3/8 inch guide on your machine. A basting stitch is simply a longer stitch length which holds your fabric in place until the final stitches are sewn. To make it easy to remove, I will set my stitch to 4. Measure and mark where the zipper will begin on both sides of the opening. Reset the stitch length to 2.5, sew a stitch on both sides of the zipper and secure with a reverse stitch. You will do this on both sides of the zipper opening. Remember to backstitch a little at the beginning and the end to reinforce the stitching. Open the fabric and place it face down onto the ironing board. Steam iron the seam open to prep for sewing on the zipper. Place zipper face down onto the seam and pin into place. Attach the zipper foot to the sewing machine and position the needle to the left. Starting on the right side of the zipper with an anchoring forward and back stitch, begin to sew around all 4 sides. When arriving at the first corner, set the needle in place to make a clean corner and continue to stitch. Here's a tip. Backstitch both ends of the zipper as you sew to get that extra reinforcement. Once complete, trim the threads and carefully remove the basting stitch with a seam ripper. Open the zipper 3 to 6 inches. Place the right sides of the pillow fabric together, pin into place, and stitch along the remaining 3 sides of the pillow using a basic running stitch. Here's a tip. Flatten the bottom seams before stitching to avoid a bulky corner. Trim the threads, then trim the corners of the pillow with scissors. This will stop the excess fabric from bunching in the corners once complete. Turn the pillow right side out and gently push the corners out with a blunt tool. I'm using a bone tool from my paper crafting kit. Finish by pressing all of the seams with a steaming iron. Insert the pillow form into your finished cover and voila! This is a perfect pillow cover for my seasonal decor. It's simple to make and the cover can be removed for washing.